La Digue is a tiny island hidden away in the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean. Although it's only 5 kilometers or 3 miles long, La Digue is the 4th largest island in the Seychelles. There are less than 3,000 people who live here and only a handful of guest houses. Most tourists come to La Digue on a day trip and leave with the afternoon ferry. We decided to spend 2 nights and see every corner of the island. This gem of an island is famous for its spectacular beaches, protected bays, amazing underwater world, and easygoing lifestyle.
It's raining.
If you have seen our video about Praline Island, you know that we have come to the Seychelles during the low season. It's raining on us for 7 days straight. When we arrive in La Digue, we find the island nearly underwater. The Veuve Nature Reserve is closed. I was looking forward to seeing the rare Seychelles paradise flycatcher. This beautiful little bird lives only on La Digue Island. So Mike decides, we're going to sneak into the park. Our plan doesn't work out that well. Veuve Nature Preserve is flooded. The mud is very hard to navigate. And we get attacked by hordes of hungry mosquitoes. So no paradise flycatcher today. These huge spiders hang above most streets. There's so many of them everywhere you look up. The only means of transportation on La Digue are bicycles. So we decide to hire 2 bikes and explore the coast. We find a very colorful little cemetery. A fruit bat is hanging on the tree. This cute little bat is the main delicacy on the island. Bat curry. Don't ask me what it tastes like. I would never eat such a lovely animal. We stop first at Anse Source. Sévère means harsh or tough in French. The water in this little bay is shallow and typically calm. Not today! The storm brings out the raw nature of the elements. Now the other one wants to be petted too. As usual, Mike makes 2 new friends on the beach. We push on with our bikes towards Anse Patate and Anse Colette. The wind is brutal. It's hard to balance our bikes. Although the sky is grey and it's raining, the island resonates so much natural beauty. The coastline is amazing. I have never seen prettiest beaches in my life. The landscape is dazzling, even in the pounding wind. We see smaller beaches and longer sandy stretches. There are not many people around. Only 2 Aldebra giant land tortoises. If we had a car, I'm not sure how we would convince those 2 to move out of the way. Bicycles make perfect sense on La Digue. We bike all the way to Anse Source, where the path ends. A couple is dancing in the wind. There's a tree swing on the beach. The water is incredibly warm. It feels good in the cold wind. On the way back to town, we catch a glimpse of the sunset. The next day, we are ready to explore La Digue's breathtaking beaches. This is what we have come here for. We bike to Grand Anse. Here, you leave your bike in the forest and emerge into a long sandy beach. This is maybe where most people spend the day. Right next to Grand Anse, a short hike away, is the smaller beach Petite Anse. This is a gem of a beach with big boulders on one side. Behind Petite Anse, there's a swampy, bushy path that takes you up the hill, then down some boulders. We walk through coconut trees and beautiful vegetation. The hike takes about 30 minutes, and it's mostly uphill. We meet a friendly little dog that decides to lead us to the beach. If our beach dog didn't swim through here, we wouldn't have known to go that way. And here we are, rewarded for our efforts. This is Anse Cocos. Anse Cocos is a smaller beach with huge boulders on one side. It's raining today, so we're almost alone. On a sunny day, the beach will probably fill up quickly. We only have time to jump in the water before the torrential rainfall hits us. Anse Cocos is a fun hike. It was definitely worth coming here, even on a very windy, grey, rainy day. Thank you, Beach Doggy, for showing us the way. And then there's the most beautiful beach of them all, Anse Source d'Argent. After seeing so many amazing beaches in Praline and La Digue, I thought we have seen it all, until we got to Anse Source d'Argent. I absolutely understand why this beach is the most photographed place in Seychelles. I couldn't believe my eyes. The boulders are fabulous. They look somewhat unreal. I couldn't stop staring at them, and I couldn't stop taking photos. Anse Source d'Argent is a series of small beaches hidden between those giant boulders. Here's how you get there. Some of the beaches are very small, like this one, or this one. We keep climbing the rocks and taking photos. To access some of the beaches, we walk through the water. For others, we walk through jungly vegetation. This is the longest stretch of beach on Anse Source d'Argent. Here you can find a few coconut shacks and a cool little bar. Oh, look who's here! And our friends, the beach doggies. We spent the full day here. Even though it rained and the sky was gloomy most of the day, the beach still looked gorgeous. We were very lucky with the weather. Thanks to the few showers, there was hardly anyone on the beach. I hear that during sunny days, Anse Source d'Argent gets very crowded. On a grey, windy day, the water here is perfect for kitesurfing. I'm really glad we spent 2 nights on the island. There is no way to see Grand Anse, Petite Anse, hike to Anse Cocos, explore the old plantation and Anse Source d'Argent, and bike around the entire island in a day trip. If you have time, I would recommend staying here a minimum of 2 full days, or even staying 3 days if you intend to book a snorkeling trip. We hear La Digue has amazing snorkeling locations. Unfortunately for us, our snorkeling trip was cancelled due to the bad weather and rough seas. This is it! This is La Digue Island, where spiders hang over your head. The beaches are astounding and the sunsets are magical. I don't want to leave and could see myself spending a whole week here. Rain or shine, La Digue is a spectacular island worth visiting. Our next stop in Seychelles, we're headed to Mahe Island and its must-see places.